Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen, and I am creating this video for you on August 3rd or 4th, 2025, depending on where you're at in the world. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. Anyway, I want to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. If you do like my videos, you can, I check my channel out. I post 2 videos every single day, one at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and one at 10:30 p.m. And that one comes with a live chat, so if you like to chat with others, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time comes with a live chat. Alright, so we have a coffin, we have a fox, we have a home, and we have a path. All right. There's somebody who's got their eye on you. And I feel like this person with the home, I feel like they either want to do something with you when it comes to a home. Because for me, the way I read, what's in back of the mind is what's on the mind, and what's in front of the mind is like intentions, right? Action. And so this body of this fox that's watching you, either watching you go through something, or there's something with an ending on that. Okay, someone's watching for an ending. And here's a new path. Maybe a new place, a new home. So there are 2 choices. One would be to end something, to go in a new direction, or one would be not to end something and just keep it the way it is. So we're going to see what kind of ending, all right? And we're going to see what about this house. Let's pull from the game of life. There's more home cards in here if that wants to come out. A lot has been coming out about home and stability and abundance for your sign, our sign, I should say. I'm an Aquarius. Spiritual protection. You are enough. I feel like you're just spiritually protected. That kind of sage, man. Jeez. Who is this? Aquarius. Who is this? Is there somebody trying to keep you from moving on for your soul? Is there somebody who feels like they can't be without your energy, so they try to hold on to you? Keep in mind, people can hold on to you energetically, whether you realize it or not. They put so much thought into it. But now, with spiritual protection and cleanse and sage, why do we have to bring this? But it's here. Okay, it's here. Maybe that's what the ending is to. Who knows? Maybe that's what the ending is to. I mean, you're just showing up in your own energy for a while now, Aquarius, and I feel like no matter what people do, it's not affecting you. Okay, I feel like you're just sort of, gliding through the tulips is what I feel like. But there is somebody who is trying to hold up your evolution, okay? By means of indecent spiritual practices. All right, they're trying to hold up your success by not being very. I mean, why? There's a karma for that, because they are going against your free will. So if it's your free will to do anything in this world that you want that doesn't hurt another person or anything on this planet, It doesn't change free will. You should be able to obtain it. Well, this is somebody saying, no, I don't want you to obtain it. And I'm going to do these spiritual practices so that you don't obtain it. But the thing is, you do. So somebody's trying to keep you from moving on, moving away, moving out, ending things. Somebody is watching for maybe if you are going to free yourself, or if you are free. Just remember to focus your intentions. Focus your intentions. Somebody else's intentions for you, especially if they're not for your highest good, they don't matter. Okay, they don't matter. Abundance has been coming out for you. Prosperity, change, all the good things have been coming out. My nails, okay, there we go. There's fear. Romantic feelings, okay. So there's a person that is either, there could be an ex or an ex-lover who doesn't want to let go, or soon to be ex, because, you know, timelines are different. This could be a future ex-lover that doesn't want to let go. But this is somebody who's a different energy. There's romantic feelings. So I feel like there might be somebody trying to hold you back from another connection. That has definitely came out. Some of you might be having a fated meeting, all right? Some of you might get an unexpected message, okay? So we have an energy that's watching. We have an energy that's using magic. We have an energy that wants, probably the same one using magic, that doesn't want someone to be free or move on, because I feel like they feel like they can't, they're very codependent on something from that, okay? And then we have reconciliation and home. There it goes. Okay. We got 2 home cards. Oh, wow. This fell off. Wow. This fell off. Okay. Anxiety. There's somebody who has a lot of anxiety, maybe even fear, because they have romantic feelings. And then there's another energy that is like afraid of somebody breaking free. If you're already single, maybe there's somebody in their energy who's afraid of them breaking free. But it's like whoever the person that's going to be broken free from, it seems like they're the one using the magic. The person who is having some sort of anxiety and fear is a person who's got romantic feelings. And then we got the home. It came out reverse, so there's something to that, because this came out reverse, the home over there came out reverse, and we have reconciliation. So I don't know if there's somebody who wants to return, if there's an ex. I don't know if there's strong indication around the home, all right? Strong indication around the home. Strong indication also about spiritual work being done. Love call, love call, love call. Somebody expresses their feelings for you. Right here, the one who's afraid. The one who's afraid is the one who expresses their feelings. Yep, it's about to happen. We got there's so much change that's happening, okay? We have the clock, we have the phoenix, all right? Something is about ready to happen. There has been change, regardless of the spiritual work that's been done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in this case. It just doesn't matter. All right, there is definitely somebody who's in their feelings. There's definitely somebody who's in their romantic feelings. And somebody in fear. Let's do a Celtic spread. Really interested about the house. Maybe someone who's out of the house wants to return home if it's a family member. But this magic stuff has come up before in your readings, and it's usually been coming out about someone trying to hold you back from love and money, okay? If this is your reading, but it's not everyone's reading, okay? Anyways, regardless, moving on from the negativity, that's what this Six of Blades is, because it's not working. It's not working. Someone is still moving on regardless. I feel like someone has tried to keep somebody tied to a place because, like I said, there's something that they're gaining from it to keep you in a place, all right? And it's somebody who literally needs to get out of your energy. And they could be a little mental, all right? They could be, there's something there, mental stability in reverse with this person who doesn't want to cut free from your energy. And there's that magic. And then there's a love call from somebody who has some romantic feelings, but there's also fear and anxiety around these romantic feelings for you. Seven of Cups, Six of Wands. This person, I feel like they just sort of fantasize about moving forward with you, you know? Yeah, definitely. Two cards of moving forward and success here. And Seven of Cups is definitely, could be like fantasizing, dreaming about that, really, you know, that's like manifesting, really. Seven of Cups can always be low-key manifesting. Now, Seven of Wands is here in the recent past, so I don't know if there's something that somebody has had to surrender or release. We have the Two of Blades reverse. So I do feel like somebody does choose to surrender. Somebody does choose to release. Somebody does get free, all right? Possibly from an ex. But that's the energy that's really, really hard to move on for somebody here. Someone is really like somebody cuts off an energy, but the one that gets cut off doesn't want to be cut off. They want to heal it. So I don't know who that is, if it's a third party. But it doesn't show like there's going to be that. I feel like somebody wants to return to you, or you might have two options. You might have a reconciliation, and you might also have an option of freeing yourself. We have the Eight of Cups, excuse me, the Eight of Coins. I'm sorry about that. Eight of Coins. It's sideways. It landed on the Six of Wands. Somebody is about to focus on you, but they might call you. They might try to call you or get a hold of you. All right. They're going to make some sort of effort to call you, get a hold of you. Now, I don't know if it's at work. Or wherever you frequent. There's a person here running a marathon, or running a path, or walking a path. There's a person here who is working. Two cards of successfully moving on, two cards of deciding to release. And here, okay, near future, I'm about ready to focus on this because this is what I want. This is my goal. Alright, so this is that person that looks like somebody could be watching you. But we'll see. Yeah, somebody's releasing. Eight of Blades reverse as well, okay? Somebody's releasing, getting released out of their head, especially maybe getting released after a long time. The Knight of Coins is a long time. It's also a card of Virgo. We have the Four of Cups reverse, forward movement, and we have the Empress in the reverse as well. So this, if you are the Empress, and a lot of you are in that energy of receiving, You may not be expecting this person. So I'm going to have to clarify to see exactly what wants to come out. So definitely somebody, looks like someone is moving on, leaving a home, or getting into another home, getting out of some sort of connection. Someone could have had a crazy ex, really. Yeah, I'm being drawn, or has one. I don't know. I'm just being drawn to this. We got mental health, ex-lover. So it might have taken someone longer than they thought to get rid of somebody. Okay. The Eight of Cups reverse for me talks about it can be a return, and that can be a reconciliation. But this is the Six of Blades, so it'd be a return and moving forward. It would be a return and a reconciliation and then moving forward. And here's this energy of this person's watching you, and then you're unaware. And they haven't said anything. And, you know, whoever this mystery person is that's watching you, they even like spying. They even come out, like, they tell on themselves in your reading, but they are watching. Tell me about that Seven of Cups. The Sun. The Sun might be some... What is the Sun? Is it a literal sun? Is it happiness? Is it Leo? Tell me about the Sun. Okay, wow. This person is releasing either a situation, even a lifestyle with that Nine of Wands reverse, a repetitive cycle or pattern, even family history, to come toward you to be like, Aquarius, I want you to be my person. It could be somebody who has Earth in their chart. It doesn't really matter. But somebody has this offer, all right? This offer that looks like a new beginning. But if you can, this person may want to have a family with you, or create or blend a family. There's strong family vibes here. The Empress is reverse. We have the Sun here. Somebody has imagined a life with you, okay? They've already imagined the life with you. And this is a person who looks like they want you to be the parent of their child. Or they want to get some dogs with you, because dogs have been coming out in your reading. They want to have a life with you. All right. So they're sort of low-key manifesting it. They're sort of fantasizing about it here. I'm drawn to all the colors. I feel like that you have a lot of, I want to say like a colorful personality. I feel like someone is drawn to your very authentic self. You're quite different, you know, and that's appealing to this person, because I feel like this person gets a lot of the same thing, just in a different package, but it's always the same thing on the inside. It's like, but you are truly authentic and different. And so this person has been showing up watching you. They are a mystery. I don't know if you're ever going to get to see them. I don't know if they're ever going to come out of mystery, because they always show up as that they are. Tell me about the Six of Wands. But right now it's like they're fantasizing. This person is This person is conflicted, okay? They show up as watching you and holding back, and they stay so conflicted. They're always conflicted, and then it's like they're torn between two worlds or torn between two energies, and they breadcrumb. But you know, why is it showing up? Then they want they're it's like this is a person who breadcrumbs people, right? This is a person who they don't know what they want. That's the root of it anyway. That's not the goal of this person. It's showing the history, like kind of like the history of this person is they breadcrumb people because they were always dealing with third party energy. All right, could be a family, but they were always dealing with someone else. So now I guess this person has some sort of conflict within themselves because now they want to come in, all right? They want to come toward you. You might even be shocked because it's unexpected. Why is the Seven of Wands here in the reverse? The recent past, they might have got some sort of clarity, all right, when it came to what they needed or wanted to let go of. There's a lot showing up here. So they have this energy in the past of the devil energy, the energy of, if they're not dealing with a Capricorn, it's the energy of, okay, it could be related to the spiritual work, all right? The person doing spiritual work could be related to this person. Who knows? Okay, it's just showing up there. But the devil, it's toxic, all right? It's just toxic. But in the recent past, it shows up that somebody was with somebody toxic, or somebody was doing something to alter somebody's judgment or someone's decision when it came to you, all right? Now, it's almost as if it's some sort of karmic connection that's trying to stick around. And it's like a karmic sex connection that's trying to stick around. Here's somebody who's rejecting, pushing that away energetically anyway in this reading, and they're making their way toward you. But this is a person that's showing up as a return, but they're also showing up as I don't know, they're seeing you as like a Queen of Swords reverse and a Seven of Cups reverse and a Two of Swords upright. They don't know how you're going to receive them, all right? Because they were estranged from you for a while. So they don't know if you're going to receive them with open arms. They don't know if you're going to reject them. Yeah. But it looks like this person decides to make a move anyway. And it seems like they decide to make a safe move. Like, let me reach out by phone. That way, if I'm rejected, then I'm rejected on the phone. I can go cry. Nobody's going to see me. I can go, I don't know why I heard punch a bag, whatever. It's like, I feel like the message will come through as a phone, through the phone. It looks like they want to take a chance. They want to take a chance. They're not sure if you're going to respond. They're not sure if you're going to, want to give to this, because again, they've breadcrumbed people, and they probably breadcrumbed you too in the past. Tell me about the Eight of Coins. It's sideways, yeah. This is still them coming in to offer their love. Energetically, they're showing up younger or more youthful than their appearance, okay? But they're showing up as an emperor. So they're showing up as a successful person or a divine counterpart. They're showing up. They could have Aries or Leo or Cancer or any of that in their chart, or Libra, Virgo. There could be any sign here, but there's strong fire in earth, with strong fire, and strong Cancer. And there's somebody coming in, all right, and they're reaching out to you. And this is also a card of Virgo, and that's a card of Cancer, and it has something to do about the Ace of Cups in the reverse, all right. So that's going to be like, you know, they tell you how they feel, and then they're not sure if you're going to respond. They're not sure. They're not sure if you'll even respond at all. But I think they just kind of go for it and they do it. I just think they unload everything. Because this is thoughts. This is unloading those thoughts. And this is after some period of no contact or ghosting, or after they've healed, that this message comes in. It's a message, and I think that they're going to unload a lot, and then the ball's going to be in your court to reach out back, to respond, all right. But this person is going to be thinking about you and letting you know in a very big way. And you probably have not heard from them in a while with this Knight of Pentacles card here. Card of Virgo, but card of time. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. Oh my gosh. All those cards fell. This is what you don't see. Tell me more about that is the rest of the story. It's taken a long time, but somebody finally gets up and makes a move. And it's the Emperor looking at the Empress that he does not have. Okay, gender not apply. I'm just, because it's a male in this card, it's a female in this card. So got to come in and say what's on their mind, okay? And this is what you don't see. Okay, Six of Swords. Someone is finally moving on from, I want to say, crazy. Like a crazy connection, like it could have literally been just brought together by sex, and then it was crazy, and now somebody just doesn't want that life anymore. Someone made a mistake, and it was the Emperor. We have change here. We have Judgment, which is Pluto, which is in Aquarius. That's change. This person realizes they made a mistake, okay? This person realizes they focused on the wrong things. This person realizes they wasted time focusing on the wrong things, like partying, third parties, or whatever. This person seems like they have been changing in their feelings and their emotions, and this is what they're fantasizing with you, okay? They know that this is what they can have with you, but the whole thing is now it's kind of like they're fantasizing and about to make a move. That's where they're at. They don't have you. They're fantasizing about you. And they do have a lot of passion, so let's not, okay? They're showing up as a highly passionate person, okay? But they are, or somebody is moving on from something here. Temperance reverse, all right? Somebody is. And yeah, someone's going through a major shift and a major change. It's the Emperor. The Emperor is coming toward the Empress, but they're going through a major, like they're moving on from something. You might be moving on from something too, but somebody's definitely moving on from something. They got romantic feelings. They've been watching you. They've been tied up with some crazy lover, who might be an ex, or someone might be about ready to have an ex. And then you're going to hear from this person once they stop subscribing to crazy. All right. We're going to close out with an oracle card. I want to thank all of you beautiful people for showing up, and I want to thank my moderators. Thank you guys for hanging out here with me. Thank you guys so much. All right. We got the wishing well, we got commitment, and heal the ouch. So this is what kind of sums up the reading. Numbers might be associated with this, or you know, you got 3, 6, you got 8s, you have 4s. Wishing well. Commitment. Heal the ouch. All right. There's a connection that is not going to be healed. That's the one that's showing up. Is that it's a crazy connection, whatever it is. All right. Like I said, what brought it together? It wasn't love. Anyway, you're gonna hear from this person. They're coming after you, and they're watching you already. Anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in, and namaste, my friends.